तो हम कहाँ हैं सुंदरकांड में? राम जी along with Lakshman ji and the Vanar Sena, they came to Mahasagar. And राम जी सोचते थे कैसे इस सागर को पार करूं? How should I cross this Mahasagar along with my bhaktas, along with the Bhalu and Vanars? So we'll continue from Doha number 57 of Sundarkand. Ramji came there, they stood there, they were thinking among themselves. So Ramji, being Maryada Purushottam, a person who always does the right thing at the right time, who does not look for shortcut in life. Look at many instances in the life of Prabhu Shri Ram. He could have taken shortcut. Why? He was the avatar of Bhagavan, first and foremost. He was the crown prince. He was the son of the most famous king in the entire world. So if he wanted, he could have taken shortcut and he could have avoided all of this problem. But not Bhagavan Ram teaches us that when you're a bhakta, you do the right thing at the right time. So he came in his Vanar Sena and he decided to do tapasya for 3 days ke liye. For 3 days he decided to do tapasya to request Sagar Devta to create a passage so that he could have entered Lanka. So the southern part of India, he was going towards Sri Lanka. For 3 days Sri Ramji did tapasya. However, Sagar Devta did not respond to his prayer. Sagar Devta listened to his prayer and kuch bhi nahi kiya, didn't do anything. So Ramji decided that he would take things in his own hand. Again, he did the right thing, but in certain situations, you have to get up and get. We seek the help of others. People help us sometimes. But when you see that someone who you expect to help you, and this person is dragging his feet or her feet, when it comes to helping you, there must come a time when you say that, I will not beg this person anymore. You have to be bold enough, my friends. Kitne baar maangenge? The person does not want to help you. How are you going to beg all the time? Hamare Ramji, this is what he did. Again, Doha number, Binayana Man Jaladhi Jara. तो देखिए स्क्रीन पे हम सब गाएंगे. Please follow everyone, all of us will sing, after which we look at the meaning. Shri Ram Jai Ram. Binay Namanat Jaladi Jada. Binay Namanat Jaladi Jada. Gaye 3 din beet. Gaye 3 din beet. Bole Ram Sakop tab. Bole Ram सकोप तब भय बिन होई न प्रीत भय बिन होई न प्रीत सियावर रामचंद्र की जय शरणम. बिनय न मान जलधि जड़. जब 3 दिन बीत गए और जड़ समुद्र बिनती नहीं मानी, he requested in Pratna. Sri Ramji created a kushmat and he sat there for 3 days and did tapasya. My friends, why Tulsidas ji specifically mentioned a kushmat? In Vedic worship, the kush grass has the ability to purify everything it touches. Not only that, it has to be accompanied with the appropriate Vedic mantra. So everything the kusha touches is purified. For example, when you do Vedic worship, we are pavitri. Panditji will give you a ring that is made out of kush. And then he will place that ring on your hand. Pramunjadhan manasmo bhayoratni orjam yashate hasesho parata bhagavo vapa. Then you do achmanyam with that ring on your hand. So the ring purifies the entire body. Everything you touch from now on will be offered to Bhagavan with purity of heart. So Ramji also, when we do meditation, we'll told in Bhagavad Gita, we should have a kushmat. When we do dhyan, when you do tapasya, you want to separate your energy from the energy of the earth, pyari. So you must have a kushmat, you place on the ground, and on top of that, you place a soft sheet, then you take your seat and you sit for dhyan. Because your body has current and Mother Earth has current as well. You want to separate yourself from these two fields of current when you do meditation. So Ramji placed the mat on the ground, he did tapasya. But सागर देवता was not prepared to help. बोले राम से कोप तब राम जी ने क्रुद्ध होकर बोले. Then in a fury, Ram ji spoke to Lakshman ji. He became angry. Bhai binu ho in a preet. Bina bhai ki preeti nahi hoti. Shri Ram said, he will not respond to me unless I threaten him. He will not show any love to me. He will not respond to me unless I threaten him. In certain situations in life, there are different ways of approaching people for help. Now, this is Maryada Purushottam. He has the ability, it's his job to teach Sagar Devta an important lesson here. And now, the next few chopais will tell us, as we pray to Bhagavan, there are certain situations in life, one must not stoop to other people if they don't want to help you. Do not give advice to certain people who will not take your advice. Do not offer help to people who are carefree, who would let it go into one ear and nothing to block it, it will come through the other ear. Do not waste your breath with such people. If you want to give advice to someone, give it to people who will take your advice. Give it to responsible people. I know him well. Panditji, I try my best, I try. No, but why, the lotus leaf, for example, where the lotus flower grows? There's a leaf. In Guyana, we eat from that leaf. Puja, in certain parts in there, we use a banana leaf. In that lotus leaf, try to pour water into that lotus leaf. It does not stay. Likewise, if you want to enlighten someone, give advice to someone in a similar situation who will not take your advice, it will just run off like the water in the lotus leaf. Do not waste your precious breath. Try once. Try twice. If the person is not prepared, just move on. The interest is not there. Why waste your precious breath? So Sri Ramji says, Lachman ban sarasana anu. Lakshmanji, ban lao. Bring my arrow and bow Lakshmanji. He has to teach Sagar Devta lesson. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Lachman ban sarasan anu. Lachman ban sarasan anu. So shall baridhi visikha prisanu. So shall baridhi visikha prisanu. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama. 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 Sat san binay kutil san preeti. Sat san binay kutil san preeti. Sahaj kripan san sundar neeti. Sahaj kripan san sundar neeti. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama. 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 Lachman ban sarasana anu. Hey Lakshman, jara dhanush ban to lao. Bring my bow and arrow, Lakshman. I need to teach Sagar Devta an important lesson. सो शौबारिधि बिसिक कृसानु, मैं अग्नि बाण चलाकर समुद्र को सूख डालूंगा. I place Agni Barn, a special missile on my bow, and I'll drive this ocean immediately. He doesn't want to respond to my prayer. Earlier, Sri Ram could have done that when he prayed for one day, and Sagar Devta did not respond. But, my friends, to earn the grace of Bhagavan, when you do prarthana, you must do it in such a way, and you must have that patience. You have to earn Bhagavan's kripa. Why? We pray sometimes, mujhe ye chahiye. And when we don't get it, we get angry. Pray and have patience. It takes time. You have to earn Bhagavan's kripa. Remember, when we come and offer prasad to Bhagavan, the prasad is important. Much more important is the attitude you offer the prasad with. Is the shraddha you offer the prasad with. Bhagavan ko kya de sakte? Aapke bas ki baat? What can you give Bhagavan? Prasad. If you offer it with abhiman, kya karte hai? But the same prasad, you go with an attitude of humility, sincerity, sharanagati, you surrender to Bhagavan, it becomes an act of worship. It changes to puja. Yaad rakho. When you pray, you should have this bhav. This humility has to be there. I see it sometimes. People have puja in their homes. Of course, they can't do it at the temple and throw the prasad like that. I see it at home sometimes. You go and offer prasad and people just throw it like that. Are kya karte hai? Bhagavan is the source of everything. You don't give even animal. When we feed animal, we let them take it from our hand. You give gai, go mata roti, you let it go take it from your hand. You feed a dog, let a dog take, put it down in the plate properly. Aisa फेंकते हैं, फूल ऐसा फेंकते हैं. And then भगवान कब कृपा करेंगे? When are you going to bless me, Prabhu? When are you going to win the lottery? कुछ भी नहीं मिलेंगे if you do puja like that. The truth hurts. I'm not here to make people feel good. I'm here to recite what the Shastras say. A certain thing must be said with the force of the registers in our mind. And we change the way how we do things. So the first day Sagar Devta did not respond. Sri Ram could have used it. He could have dried up the ocean. But no, he's teaching us must have patience, pyare. Pray and wait to earn the kripa of Bhagavan. Satya Sana Binaya. Now, it is futile to give advice to the following people. Or to do the following things, they will be a waste of your time, waste of your precious time. What Ramji said, Satya Sana Binaya, Murg se binati. Make a petition to a murg, a foolish person. Don't waste your time. The next thing is Kutila Sana Priti. Kutil ke saath priti. To lavish affection upon a rogue, an arrogant person. Don't waste your precious time. These are powerful words from Ramji. Sahaja kripan sana sundar niti. स्वभाव से ही कंजूस से सुंदर प्रीति उदार का उपदेश. It is waste time to give wise counsel to a person, to advise a miser to be liberal, to do dan. It's waste time to advise a miser. Don't waste your precious time with these things. Try once. Try to give advice. If you're not prepared to take it, don't waste your precious time. It's a waste of time. And this सांस हमारे पास है, is limited. Every time we inhale and we exhale, my friends, it is one less. इसलिए राम राम बोलिए. हर सांस में राम राम बोलिए. Everything we do, take Bhagavan's name, because it becomes less every time. Bhagavan continues to give advice in the Zara Chaupai. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. 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 Mamta rat san jnana kahani. Mamta rat san jnana kahani. Ati lobhi san birati bakhani. Ati lobhi san birati bakhani. ममता रत सन ज्ञान कहानी, ममता में लीन मनुष्य से ज्ञान की कथा. Don't speak wisdom to a person, a samsariya, a worldly person, a person who lives only to get limited joy in this world, a person who seeks only sensual pleasure. Do not preach Gyan to such a person. Again, the example of the water in the lotus leaf, it will just run off. It will be of no value. Don't waste your precious time. Ati lobhi san birati vakhani. Atyant lobhi se vairagya ke mahatva ka varnan. And do not glorify dispassion or detachment before a person who has excessive greed. Greedy person is a waste of time to tell him, Bhaiya or Bahenji, one of these days we have to leave everything and go. Sometimes you give them such advice, no, ye mera hai. It belongs to me, I will not share it, I'm going to take it. And they will fight sometimes. But when you know the truth, you try to give advice. If they don't want to take it, kya karna, what will you do? Ramji is saying, do not advise a worldly person, a person who has excessive greed about detachment. It's only a waste of time. And you know, my friends, when we look at life closely, when we were young, in our teens or our 30s, we have so many desires. Nothing is wrong. Have dreams. Work towards them. I want to make this, I want to have this, I want to have this. Good, have dreams. But there comes a time in life, it is called a midlife crisis, late 30s or early 40s. When you ask, is there more to life than this, dragging myself to work? You start working at 25 to 65. Those are the most significant years in a human being's life. Start working and start saving. Buying things that you like. When around 35, 40, for some people a little older, younger, some people a little older, when he asks, is there more to life? To work every day and then to drag ourselves to some social event, to take some intoxicant just to forget our problems, and we continue the cycle again. Is there more to life than that? Yes, there's much more to life than that. Greed is something, is like a raging fire. आप सब जानते हैं. The raging fire will never say, don't pour more gas, don't pour more ghee, don't pour more oil in the fire. It wants more and more and more. And when are you going to say, Bhaiya or Bahenji, I have had enough, Prabhu. Bahut de diya. Whatever you give me enough, Prabhu. I want to use that little that you give me to do seva within our community. Such people, we can give good advice. On the other hand, people who feel that they're here only to steal from the world, to steal from everyone, keep for themselves and family, such people don't waste your time to give them advice. Karma will catch up with them. Samay bada balwan. Time is so strong. Time will catch up with everybody. So give people who seek your advice, people who have excessive greed, try to advise them. But quite often they will not listen. Krodhi samkamihi harikatha. Advise mind control to an irritable person or to discuss the exploits of Sri Hari to a lustful person. Try to tell a person a person who has no control of the mind, sit and meditate, Bhaiya. You'll have some control over, you'll not react to situations. Are meditation, what will I gain from meditation? So we try to encourage them, but they will not listen. Try to have a discussion about Bhagwan's Leela to a lustful person. They don't have no time. Time is precious for them to do other things, not to listen to Bhagwan's Katha. So Ramji is saying, those people, the list so far, do not give them advice. Usar bija baye phala jata. It is like, inka vaisa hi phal hota hai, jaisa usar bhumi mein bij bone ka. It's like trying to sow seed on a barren land. It's trying to plant, some crop on a barren land. You will have nothing. There'll be no crops. You'll be wasting your precious time. So these are powerful words from Prabhu Sri Ramji, that people who, when we recognize, you give them advice, you see they won't change their ways, You know, we start a spiritual journey together with many family and friends, with noble intentions. Our destination is to become one with Bhagavan, Moksha. And look how blessed we are. We have bhaktas from around the world. And my belief is that we all, in our previous life, we had a connection. Connection, our goal was to discover who we are, self-realization. We couldn't make it in the last life, somehow. But this is Bhagavan's Kripa. He says in Bhagavad Gita, anyone who starts this journey, cannot complete the journey in this life, I will send that person rather in an environment where he or she will pick up from where you have left off in your last life. So what is there to lose? Nothing to lose. We have bhaktas from around the world. We have come here together by the grace of Sri Hanumanji so that we can continue this journey. These things do not happen coincidentally like that. When we understand karma, there is no coincidence in your life. With karma, pyare, yaad rakho, there is no coincidence. Everything happened for a reason. So we had to come here together. In Kali Yuga, we had to come to North America. Hanumanji sent us in this Janma from different parts of the world to come to Ajax, to come in contact with him so that you and I can continue this journey. There's no guessing game here, pyare. It's a fact. So this goal for all of us is to become, first and foremost, try to understand who you are. Do not try to become anything. Because Tattvam, you're that already. Up to Atma hai. Your Swarupa is Satchidana, true consciousness. Nothing can be better than that. Try to know yourself. That's all. When you know yourself, Aham Brahmasmi, Mujh mein Ram, Tuj mein Ram, Sab mein Ram. There'll be no badies. And when we find ourselves in this situation here, we'll give advice when needed. When you see the individual doesn't want to take it, Ram Ram, and we keep going. Keep pushing ahead towards self-realization. So we start a journey together. Some people may be distracted. And Bhagavan has a way of giving them the fruits of their action so that they may continue their journey. You and I, we are blessed to be in this environment, right here, right now, so that we can continue this journey towards discovering who we are. There may be some distractions, but just focus. See the bigger picture. Look, it's such a terrible day. Minus so much, 24, 25. I was saying to Panditji this afternoon, you may get about 10 or 15 people at least. Look, kitne log aate hain. That goes to show your bhakti for Bhagavan. Do not make anything keep you away from your devotion to Bhagavan. Because what happens, we find that it's cold today, I'm not going to go. There's a lot of snow today. Then there's snow. You live in Canada, you can't avoid snow cold. I know of so many bhaktas who will come. It doesn't matter what, they will come here, like most of you. 99.9% of you will come every Tuesday or every Monday or every whatever day you come for puja. That goes to show your bhakti. That's commitment. And note, if you do not know, let me just remind you, you're on the right track. But just persevere. Do not take too, on the spiritual path, you can't be too relaxed sometimes. I chant Hanuman Chalisa 5 times a day, bas ho gaya. No, you continue doing it all the time. I did puja this morning, I did Abhishek at the Mandir, I won't come next week. Some bhaktas say, Pandit, I'll come once a month for Abhishek only. So the rest of the month, kya karenge? Mauj karenge? No, you have to keep persevering on this path. Keep persevering. Challenges will come. Challenges are there for us to burn out our karma pyare. When you are dharmic, you don't look at challenges or difficulties in life as something bad. Look at them as an opportunity to burn out our karmas. So these are the words of Ramji. Do not give advice to people who will not listen to you. Use your time preciously. बोलिए रामचंद्र भगवान की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। So भक्त